Guys, the math ain't mathing. I wasn't actually prepared to make this video, but I just felt I need to be, authentically me and come and give you, an update of what is going on right now. Well, I've been experiencing quite, I would say, low views in the past 1 week. In fact, would I say 1.5 weeks on my movie review channels? And I've been trying to, understand the reason why this is happening, and I've come up with a couple of reasons why. And there was someone who actually said on YouTube the reason why people have low views right now. So I'm going to open up this analytics. I mean, this has actually been bothering me. I must not lie. I must tell you the truth. I just seen what's going on. You can see that peak. Can you see that peak where I got 8,700 views in one day? And normally I always get more views than this in a day, but I don't understand. You can see the very quick decline. Let me go to 7 days. Let's look at 7 days together. 7 days, and it's like on the decline. And I'm like, why is this happening? Why is this happening? I mean, for some people, these are a lot of views, but I mean, on my movie review channel, I tell you, it's always up, up, up most times. And right now, I can't figure out. I actually have been able to come up with a couple of reasons why this happens, but it's really concerning because I've been having a lot of thoughts that is doing YouTube sustainable? Can it ever be, or will it ever be passive income? Or will it ever be sustainable, right? So I want to give you a couple of reasons why this might be happening on your channel, because I know a lot of people are going through the low views era. And you might be wondering, do I really want to continue with this? And these are the thoughts that have been coming through my mind. And on this channel, I want to be real with you guys. I want to tell you how it is. Trying a lot of things here and there, and trying to ensure that you are authentically yourself can be quite difficult because you're bent on doing things and you're wondering, can you ever be able to be very authentic? Truth be told, you can be authentic, but is that sustainable? A lot of people, tend to think that being authentic doesn't lead to views. Being authentic, it's kind of like clickbait. But this I'm sharing with you is not good. This is the reality. And this is the harsh truth of being a content creator, because sometimes you just don't want to do this. I'm telling you, in the past few days, I've lost the energy to even create on this my movie review channels, because it's like, what's going on? But let me tell you one of the things I realized. Everything on YouTube is based on interest. It's an interest focused era. Just realize it. It's not that the algorithm is not pushing your content, it's just that people on YouTube have interests. And that is one thing I have come to realize. It is a dependency upon a dependency. You could try your best to try and, make this, a repeatable concept. I have done a whole lot in trying to create structure in my different content creation models. Like, I have 3 monetized YouTube channels, right? 1 in cryptocurrency and 2 in movie reviews. And it's because I'm making money from it. That's the reason why, I know it brings in income. And that is good. But you see, when you begin to experience a decline at some point, it kind of comes, it just brings, like the water just melts your energy down. And that's how I feel right now. If you can relate, let me know in the comments. If you can relate, if you're a content creator, and if you can relate, this is not exactly burnout. This is just maybe like discouragement. Yeah, because you put in a lot of work and you're wondering. Another thing, right? Apart from the fact that, during this era, we are talking about interest focus, not just optimization, not just trying to put the best title. It's about, look, what do your audience want to watch? What exactly catches their fancy? And that's what they're going to look at it. That's what they're going to do. It's what catches their fancy. Just look at yourself as a consumer of YouTube. Just look at yourself as a consumer of YouTube. It's what you have interesting that you watch, and that's exactly what comes to your feed when you open your browser. Your homepage on YouTube. It's the things you have been feeding yourself with that comes to the homepage. That's how it is. That is the reality of what we are passing through, right? Another thing that I noticed is that, the movie review channel that I'm using to create content for my two movie review channels, right, decided to change strategy. They were actually rolling out series, the movie is like divided into series and it comes out every 2 days. So there's something to look forward to every 2 days. But recently, they decided to go with doing full blown movies, like 2 hours movies, 3 hours movies. That's what they want to start doing. And that means they're going to be coming out once a week. Initially, I thought that was interesting. I mean, this is the second rollout, the second week rollout, right? I thought that was going to be interesting. But the first one was okay. I mean, what I did was I came up with my own structure to see how I can make sure I have views and watch hours and all of that. Created my own structure of delivery of that particular, I created my own episodes, out of the movie. And it actually worked well last week. But this week, it's a different ballgame. Take a look at this. Take a look at it. Look at the downturn. Look at that. It's not funny. It's not mathing. The math ain't mathing, guys. It's not funny. This is not funny. The views have been going down. The watch hours have also been going down. Even the subscriber rate, even though it's almost maintained a particular, you can see the downturn. So I noticed that the second movie that they did this week didn't get as much views. In fact, it only got like about 10% of the views that it would usually get. So that is it. I now wondered, why did they get such a low percentage of views? Why? I just realized that the actors, oh my God, the actors actually create the interest on the movie. That's it. So I was like, oh, now I get it. Now I get it. That means that the movie that just came out wasn't as attractive as the previous movie, because in the previous movie there were some older actors that people love to watch, but in this new movie there are newer actors. Probably they don't know how good they are. And the movie was really good. Like, seriously, a lot of lessons to learn from it. But it just didn't move. And that also brought concern to me, because I'm like, okay, I'm trying to use this to create content, and yet it's like it's not moving from there. And it's like a dependency upon dependency. Can I continue doing this? Let me tell you my resolutions so that I can finish this. Would I call it a rant or a complaint, or just telling you, this is the diary of a YouTuber? you know, One of my major resolutions, that you have to create your own platform. It might still be on YouTube, right? But it has to be your own generated, uniquely designed content. It has to be your own uniquely generated content. You have to be able to move. You have to be able to finally move to that. And I have actually been taking steps towards that. I already have my first, channel is about cryptocurrency, and it's my own generated content. I'm not trying to, review anybody's own. I vlog my trades and I post the videos, right? So it's my own uniquely generated content, right? So I'm telling you, I have slowed down on posting on that channel, but I still get views. I still get people sending messages to my DM because it's my own uniquely generated content. I'm not like in this rat race of trying to chase views, watch hours consistently, and not knowing whether the next movie is going to actually blow. I don't know. Can you see that I'm actually standing on one leg because it's not my own content? So it means that next week I can have a movie from this channel that I'm actually, reviewing their movies and their episodes, that will blow up. And that means that my views will just skyrocket. Maybe the week after the next, I have another movie that falls flat. That means that my views are going to fall flat. So that means I am kind of subject to whatever happens. So having your own personal platform would help. And that's what I'm doing. I'm building, you know, a new channel, like Henry Shines is a new channel that I'm working on, and I'm hoping to get monetized. Guys, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe for more of such content where we share insights on how to run, build, and grow your YouTube channel, right? And I'm also building other kind of channels. I have, an animation channel that's growing, and I'm really been appreciating the growth in the past few days. It's not yet monetized, but I'm growing it. I have, I would I call it like a Bible story channel. Yeah, that also is doing well. Still on the young edge and still growing. I'm just telling you the things I'm doing because I'm always experimenting with YouTube. And that's the reason why you should subscribe, because I come to share my, experiences, my expectations, what I trust God to do and manifest, and because I know that we can all win. We can all win. Yeah. Now, one more thing that someone said, and I forgot to say this, is that this is summer period, and YouTube doesn't like summer because a lot of people will be out. Maybe this refers to other climes, like US, UK, where it's winter and now it's summer and everybody's out having fun. When people are indoors, they tend to watch YouTube more, but when they're outdoors, they don't tend to watch YouTube. So somehow, if you're in the UK, in the US, or other countries where you experience summer, winter, autumn, and spring, you may find that during summer you might have lower views. So that could be another reason. That's a bonus reason why you could be experiencing low views, right? So I'm just here to just share with you. I almost didn't make this video. It was just a drop in my heart. Sorry, it's quite long, but please bear with me. I'm just here to share my thoughts. I'm Hope you'll watch it and enjoy it and learn a thing or two. That look, you need to build your own platform. Even if it's your YouTube channel, try to make it your own original content. Of course, the content I do on my movie review channels are originally mine. I don't use their videos. I just use screenshots and I make a good voiceover over it, sharing my insights and sharing the lessons learned from the movies and also what they should do better. So I'm doing everything to make sure that whatever I'm doing, I actually, I'm doing a very unique content as much as possible, of course, even though I'm trying to tell the people that, bring out the movie. So that's where the dependency of the dependency is, because when you're dependent on somebody else's content, you're subject to whether they have high views, low views, or no views. Okay, anyways, I hope you've learned something. Let me know if you've learned something from this video. Share with me in the comment section. Let's reason together and let's grow our channels together. Take care.